11 of the Real Madrid career mode. Now this episode is where it's going to be key for Real Madrid, because yesterday we have to say, first of all, played Valencia, lost 3-1, very disappointing performance there. 1-4-1 against Spartak Moscow, pretty good start to the Champions League against Villarreal, and then we've just beaten Real Valladolid by 3-1. So today's episode will consist of Girona away, Arsenal in the Champions League, then the Madrid derby against Atleti, then Real Betis, then Porto, and then Eibar in the league at home to finish off the episode. Then we'll start the next episode against Espanyol. Well, actually no, we won't start against Espanyol because we're going to sit in that game because it's a cup game. I'm not really, but we'll start the next next episode with El Clasico against Barcelona. So let's get episode 11 underway with an away trip to Girona, and we understand that Real Madrid will be making changes ahead of the game against Arsenal. Understand that the some young players will be brought in. James will be given another chance from the bench. Understand that Asensio will be rested for this match as well. All the centre backs will remain in place. The strike force of Jovic, Hazard will remain the same. So there it is, the team for today's first game of episode 11. Just need to knock off the Wi-Fi on my phone so it doesn't disconnect on here. So here we go, the first game of episode 11 is an away trip to Girona. Last season Real Madrid did well in this fixture, they won it pretty comfortably. Well, there's the top scorer in the league. Well, he isn't the top scorer in the league because he's level on goals with Bernard Mensah from Atleti, 6 goals each. So here we go, live from Girona. Real Madrid come and visited. It's a lovely little ground, this Girona's. Yeah, it is a really lovely little ground, lovely little stadium, and Girona will look to stop the incredible spree of Real Madrid. It's been a good start to the season for Real Madrid, apart from the loss against Valencia, which was a real kick in the teeth for Real Madrid. Here come Girona straight away on the attack, but well played by Hakimi with the challenge. Real Madrid activating a buyback clause to bring him back to the club. So here come Real Madrid with Paul Pogba. Chance there. It was a good chance for Paul Pogba. Just drugged the shot a bit wide. Yeah, good fluid attack there from Real Madrid. Just didn't quite have the final end product. Pogba there. It was a good, real good attack from Real Madrid. Fast play, good fast build-up play, and getting in behind the defence. And here come Girona now on the break. Here Stuani, good interception there by Hakimi. Now Varane, Van Dijk into Fabian. Football again here from Real Madrid. Look at the fast play here. It's what Real Madrid need to do more of in some games. When they play the fast football, they do penetrate, and Pogba makes it 1-0 to Real Madrid. Great start for Real Madrid, and it's 1-0 courtesy of Paul Pogba. Yeah, good play from Pogba, getting into the box, doing his fair trade, doing it really well, and he makes it 1-0 to Real Madrid. Heading into the Champions League game against Arsenal, you'd think that Real Madrid would try and concede and try and rest key players, which they have done ahead of the game against Arsenal. Yeah, they need their big players to be fit and ready for that one. Ooh, and a good effort there from Girona man, but a good save from David De Gea. It is a corner to Girona. Girona coming back into it here. Good tackle there by Van Dijk. A good effort again, and another good save from David De Gea. It's another corner to Girona. Good spell of pressure from Girona. Pogba there, brilliant header away, but it's only as far as the Girona man Bruno. Chance here for Girona, and another really important save from David De Gea. That's 3 in a line now. Real Madrid just need to be a bit careful now. Yeah, they've gone 1-0 up and they've just sat off and allowing this spell of pressure from Girona, but now David De Gea can just hold on to the ball. Maybe think about starting an attack. Good little ball there to Mendy. Yeah, come Real Madrid on the well, we would say breakaway, but here's a Hazard. Now Sancho, beautiful turn of pace there. Oh, and a really good save from the Girona keeper. He should have made it a bit more difficult there. Brilliant challenge there by Varane. Brilliant. Here's Fabian now for Real Madrid. Here's Mendy looking for the run of Eden Hazard, who can check back, play it back. Pogba! It's 2 for Le Pog. And a beautiful finish, and there is the traditional dab celebration from Paul Pogba. Graceful finish there from Pogba. He came onto it, ran onto it from the Hazard pass. Look, here he comes. There he is, comes in, beautifully taken by Paul Pogba. He's been in tremendous form since he's come to the club, and 4 goals from midfield already. He's been used more in an advanced position. That's what Pogba wants to play. He wants to play more advanced, and that's exactly what Real Madrid are doing. That's an easy, good save again from David De Gea. I mean, he has been tested a couple of times in this match. Real Madrid are 2 up. Yeah, they could have conceded at least 2 or 3 here, Real Madrid, but thanks to David De Gea and his keeping abilities, he's showing us why he's... What a save again there by David De Gea. Really good play there by Girona. He's in here. Oh, Skriniar needs to get back, and he does it brilliantly, and he gets back and clears it off the line. That was another pretty good chance there for Girona. Look at that for a pass by Paul Pogba to get Sancho on his way. Terrific ball there by Pogba, straight out to the right hand side, and Pogba goes for goal again. He's feeling in the mood, isn't he? He is in the mood. He is in the mood, he's Pogba. That's what I love about him when he gets forward. He just needs that freedom to go forward and get goals for his club, not sit back like they want him to do at Man United. You see him at Manchester United, compare him here to Real Madrid. They've deserved it. Poor defending again from Real Madrid, and they've conceded thanks to Porto. Terrible defending there from, I think it was Varane who let the runner go. Bit of a horrific bit of defending there by Varane, but here come Real Madrid straight away with Jadon Sancho. Jovic coming into the box, didn't quite jump for the ball. Now Real Madrid could be in trouble here on the breakaway again. Skriniar needs to watch his back here. Great defending from Real Madrid. Better defending from Real Madrid compared to the letting of the goal. Poor defending. It was poor defending. They let the man go clear, and he managed to slide away. Jovic there with a real poor touch, and he would have given away a free kick there, but the referee playing the advantage. Look at this here from Girona, playing the typical Barcelona style tiki-taka football. Could be 2-2 here. The chance again for Girona. They really are pressing for this equaliser. They are pressing for the equaliser, but Real Madrid just holding their nerve. Holding the nerve. Just need to maybe find that 2-goal lead again, because they really are looking uncomfortable at 2-1 here. No, they're not comfortable at all, are they? You can see it in their passing. They do look a bit stretched. Really poor there by Sancho. Should be doing a lot better than that. Yeah, he should be, but he's just trying to find a pass there, Jadon Sancho. It is half time, and Girona 2-1, Real Madrid 2. Understand that Luka Jovic will be coming off. Understand that Hazard will also make way for Vinicius Junior. Just to rest them ahead of the game, the second Champions League game against Arsenal. Mendy, that's a terrific ball. Cuts the defence apart. Mariano didn't want to drift that far forward, but he gets it anyway, and a really good block from Girona there. Otherwise, he could have been saved 3-1 to Real Madrid. Terrific play again here from Real Madrid. Look at this. Phil and Mendy on the overlap here. Plays it in. Pogba's in there. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. Great goal. Great finish. Now, did you see the way he just curled that ball past the keeper? As soon as the keeper came out, he was in no man's land. Vinicius picks it up at the edge of the box and just curls it past him. Look at this. Keeper's got no chance of getting back that he should have done. But good finish there by Vinicius. Really smart finish from the young man to curl it away from the goalkeeper as he was punching the ball. Punches it straight to Vinicius and then straight to the back of the net. The moment he punches it, he knows he's in trouble, the keeper, and he needed to get back quicker than that, and he did. Mariano. There is the next game for Real Madrid. It is against Arsenal. That's a terrific ball through the middle. It's Mariano. Vinicius. Oh, well. He hangs his head in shame there, does Vinicius. He knew he should have scored. It was supposed to be going to Mariano because he was the closest to the net. But really, really sloppy work there from Real Madrid at that point. Played it wrong there, didn't they? They should have played it the other way. Oh, there's a bit of a breakdown in communication. Vinicius was looking for the overlap of Phil and Mendy. It didn't quite materialise. And here come Girona. Look at that for passing. Look at that. But then they just present the ball back to Real Madrid. Here's Skriniar now for Real Madrid. Here's Phil and Mendy. Set towards Vinicius Junior. And here's Mariano. Over the top. Not quite high enough. Should have had a bit more height on that to get it over the defender and then for Sancho to dart onto. He's got the pace as Sancho, that's one thing in his locker that no one else. Look at that, poor ball by Mariano there. He needs to get the elevation on the ball to get it up and over like that. Like that there from Girona. Here's Pogba, Sancho. Hakimi's in behind here. Good ball cross, and again a header away by first player to get the ball. They're winning the first balls here, Girona. They haven't really got a striker of any height in there of Real Madrid. Pogba looking for an option to pass to. Fabian creates that option. Now Sancho. He creates the space and he can dart away from the opposition. Good Girona here. Where they are defending, and Vinicius Junior slots it away for 4. He's been brilliant since he's come on. He adds that extra dynamism and the extra pace in the attacking areas, does Vinicius. I understand that James Rodriguez will be brought on. Yeah, they're going to give him another chance here, Real Madrid, to prove that he is worthy of a place in this Real Madrid side. And that's what Zizou has come out and said. He will be given a second chance to prove his worth and prove that he is worthy of being in this Real Madrid side. But here come Real again with Vinicius Junior. Really is knocking on the door, isn't he, for a first team place. And Mariano, oh, he slotted it wide. Terrible finishing there from Mariano Diaz. Should be scoring. That should be buried in the back of the net. That should have been 5-1 to Real Madrid, but instead it's just another poor attempt from Mariano. Well, they are thinking, Real Madrid, in January, if they do need a second striker, they are thinking of buying another one, because Mariano just hasn't been good enough. And then he's offside there. Stuani celebrating too soon there. Yeah, celebrating way too soon. There did Stuani. Here's Mariano. Now Fabian. Pull ball there by Fabian, but he manages to get it back. James Rodriguez. Another good attempt to block by Girona player. It is a corner to Real Madrid. Mariano. Another good block. This is Vinicius Junior now. Van Dijk picks out. Oh, he picks out the wrong ball there, did Van Dijk. Should have been doing a lot better there, Van Dijk, with that pass. Yeah, he should have been, but he's that's a very poor ball. And Varane, with his calibre and his pace, should be able to get there. Play again here from Real Madrid. Look at this. Here's Mariano. Through ball into James. Well left there by oh, well, they got a bit mixed up there, did Vinicius and Phil and Mendy, who it was going to. Here's Vinicius. Now Phil and Mendy Trying to look for a player to pass to. It's Fabian. Oh, poor there from Fabian. He needs to be quicker on the shot. Not allow the Girona player to get back at him and tackle. Yeah, he should have been a bit quicker on the reactor there. Fabian. Ball inside by Sancho. Here's Mariano. And here's James. Terrific ball out wide towards Philip Mendy. There's going to be a throw in here to Real as Girona make their change. Real Madrid have made all three of theirs already. Poor ball again there by Fabian. No, he's been a bit poor today as Fabian. His passing has just been a bit off. James there again. Just well, if he carries on playing the way he does in certain games, then he won't get a chance. But Real Madrid are prepared to give him opportunities, and in the league and the Champions League and the Copa del Rey and such like. Here's Mariano Diaz now for Real Madrid. Fabian through ball to Hakimi. That's a terrific ball, picking out the youngster. And Fabian, oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. It is a corner, but there was 2 minutes of added time, but they've added an extra 2 on here of the officials. Poor officiating here. That should be that. As soon as the ball goes out of play, and Real Madrid head into the game against Arsenal after a 4-1 victory over Girona. Didn't really tell the whole story, did it? But you did expect Real Madrid to cruise away to victory in that game. League is back. Few complaints there from Marco Asensio. I'm going to give Pogba a bit of praise after his performance in the last game. He was brilliant in the last game, wasn't he, Paul Pogba? He was brilliant, as you would expect him to be. Well, here we go. The Bernabeu will be ready for this one as Real Madrid host Arsenal. Should be a very, very interesting game, this one. Two really well matched teams, and two brilliant teams at that in Europe. Arsenal not been in the Champions League for the past couple of seasons. Now they are back in Europe's elite. Here we go, live from the Bernabeu. It is Real Madrid and Arsenal. This is the first time they've met since 2006, when Arsenal came here and did the unthinkable and beat Real Madrid by 1-0 thanks to Thierry Henry. Yeah, that was a brilliant game for Arsenal fans to remember. The famous night at the Bernabeu when they came here and they did the unthinkable. But tonight is going to be, in terms of game power anyway, this is going to be a real test for Arsenal. Real Madrid tonight will be looking to win the game. Should be a fascinating clash, this one. And there is the Arsenal lineup. No Lacazette, surprisingly. I'm very surprised that Lacazette's not starting. You would have thought he would have been. Arsenal with Gabriel back in their team. There he is. Arsenal with David Luiz as captain. Real Madrid's lineup significantly stronger than Arsenal's, and is capable of blowing them over. Hazard, Bale and Jovic, the three main strikers, the three main attackers. So here we go. We are live at the Bernabeu, ready for this Champions League fixture Real Madrid hosting Arsenal. Oh, pulled there by Van Dijk straight away. Giving the ball away. Here's Aubameyang. Terrific ball there into Pepe. Nicola Pepe looking in the middle, and a good save early on there for David De Gea, but really poor play from Real Madrid to give the ball back to Arsenal early on there. Oh, and give it away again there by Real Madrid. Bit of a lacking start here from Arsenal. Here's Oscar. Aubameyang. Oscar again. I'm surprised that Arsenal bought Oscar, considering they have got Donny van de Beek. Here's Trossard. Oscar knocks it across. Looking for Pepe, but given away. Here's Jovic. Now for Real Madrid into Gareth Bale. Who can shift? Who can run? And who can... Oh, he nearly puts it in, but Gabriel just gained the final touch in there on Bale as he was about to pull the trigger. Here's Jovic in behind to Hazard. David Luiz popping across, but again Hazard just presenting the ball back to Arsenal. Aubameyang. You're not going to outpace Aubameyang that much, but Varane has got a bit of pace in his locker, but not that much. You shouldn't really be getting anywhere near Aubameyang for pace, to be honest with you. And Asensio, brilliant save by Leno. You're going to be seeing this quite a lot here, these two goalkeepers, Leno and De Gea. Both brilliant keepers, and Jovic with a superb header off the bar. Chance there for Real Madrid. Luka Jovic, terrific header, just off the bar and over the top for a goal kick. The header on there by Van Dijk. Hazard into Luka Jovic. Great strength there from Luka Jovic to hold off David Luiz. Straight to Leno there, poke ball by Alexandro. And not the best of crosses there from Real Madrid. Here's Marco Asensio. Now here's Jovic. Pogba trying to get forward, but Jovic takes it forward for Real Madrid, but given away by Jovic there. Trossard. Oscar. Trossard. Back to Oscar. Aubameyang. Torreira. The ball to Oscar. And Arsenal could have been a goal up, but thanks to the post, they're not. Hitting the post there. Arsenal, look at this. End-to-end stuff here. Real Madrid come forward now. Hazard. He's got the pace on David Luiz. Luiz trying to get back. Gabriel trying to get back, but a good save by Leno. Great breakaway from Real Madrid there. That's the danger. Yeah, that's the danger of throwing everyone upfield for Arsenal. They will get caught. Napping on the break. Here come Arsenal again. David Luiz. Gabriel showing a bit too much there to Jovic, but he didn't make the challenge significantly well. There did Luka Jovic. Aubameyang. Great tackle there by Asensio. Good interception. Here's Gareth Bale now for Real Madrid. Oh, and Odriozola there got in his own player's way with the pass there. Pull there from Odriozola. Needed to time his run a bit better than he did. Here come Arsenal again with Aubameyang. Now Van de Beek. Now Aubameyang again. Great play from Aubameyang. Oscar's in behind here. And Odriozola just about getting there. And cleared away by David De Gea. Only as far as the Arsenal man there, but a free kick has been given to Real Madrid. Here come Real Madrid again with Asensio. Lifts it across. No one there though. Significantly brilliant there again from Real Madrid on the breakaways. They are strong, pace-wise. Bale and Hazard on the wings, and they've got the finishing ability of Luka Jovic up front. Oh, terrific ball in behind here. Arsenal stretched. Bale. Oh, what a save by Leno that was. Bale. He still couldn't get the shot away. Well, he did eventually, but he didn't quite get it on target. But good keeping from Bert Leno there. And a poor header on there by Van Dijk. It's gone backwards, and here come Arsenal with Nicola Pepe. Oh, terrific blocking there by Alexandro. Skriniar. Into Alexandro, but Torreira gets back, but brilliant play from Alexandro again. I think he should have played that over the top. Yeah, he should have done. If he'd have played it over the top, Hazard was in behind the Arsenal back line again. Here comes Pepe. Good tackle by Skriniar. Really strong in defence, Real Madrid. They just need to find that cutting edge Oh, and again, ball there from Jovic. He needs to hold the ball up a little bit better than he did there. Aubameyang. Here's Trossard. Now Aubameyang. Played wide again by Aubameyang. Played to Aubameyang again. It's really poor here from Arsenal. They need to get the ball into Donny van der Beek. Fires one back in. And a really good save. Reaction stopped there by David De Gea. Poor from Asensio and poor from Alexandra, but they do manage to get the ball away. Look at Gareth Bale here. Bale against Luiz. Luiz just about wins the race. Oh, and well, you cannot. They've blown for half time there, and Arsenal are really lucky. They were really lucky there, Arsenal. Leno playing the ball straight into Jovic, and it's referee lucky that they were lucky that their referee blew up for half time. They were very lucky there. They were really, really lucky. But here come the changes for Real Madrid. Bale off and Asensio off for Fabian and Sancho. And a bit more pace to the Real Madrid front line is Sancho. Bale was surprisingly lacking at the end of the first half. Saw that with the David Luiz foot race that David Luiz managed to win. So they are going to bring on Sancho just to stretch the Arsenal backline a little bit more. A good little ball there into Jovic. Look at the space here for Odriozola on the right side. Defender trying to get back there, not doing it brilliantly. And Jovic scores! Real Madrid take the lead! And you cannot say it hasn't been coming, because it has. Arsenal just been standing off, allowing Real Madrid to get forward. They've deserved that of Real Madrid, but brilliant play from Odriozola down that right side. Jovic was there for the tap-in. Look at Odriozola here. Takes the defender on. Waits, and then there. Great finish from Luka Jovic, and it's 1-0 to Real Madrid. No more, no less than they deserve. Wonderful to see. Wonderful goal. Great overlapping play by Odriozola. Here's Sancho. Escapes two challenges and plays a beautiful ball through the middle. It's Jovic. Oh, but for Leno. It was another chance for Luka Jovic, and it is a corner to Real Madrid. Jovic. Oh, it's wide again. He's been brilliant in this match, Jovic. He's put himself about. Just needs to strengthen up in terms of his hold-up play, but he's been, other than that, he's been absolutely superb. The goal certainly shows it. Pepe trying to get in behind Alexandro here. Good tackle there by Sandro. It's a corner though to Arsenal. Trossard going to knock this one short to Luca Torreira. Fabian gets turned by Torreira. Knock it back, Luiz. Way too high from David Luiz. Donny van der Beek coming off now for the, well, say former Real Madrid man, Dani Ceballos. Real Madrid were tempted to bring him back. They should have brought him back because it was only a loan. No option to buy. Pogba there trying to look for Eden Hazard, but didn't quite get the accuracy that he wanted in that pass. Here come Arsenal now with Torreira. Skriniar trying to get back there against Pepe. Turned there by Nicola Pepe. Alexandro out of position here as Pepe lurks. Torreira, and now Aubameyang, now Oscar, undeserved, but Arsenal level. Undeserved goal for Arsenal. They have got an equaliser. Poor from Real Madrid again. Poor defensively. No one there on the wing back there position. Great ball. Sandro in and behind. Terrific bit of play, and then the final ball just lacking there for Real Madrid as Fabian can shoot. Oh, another good save by Leno. If it wasn't for him, Real Madrid could be pulling clear here in this match. They could be. But the way that Real Madrid have played. Oh, and Aubameyang, look at the space here for Eric Aubameyang, but he played it backwards, which helped Real Madrid there really a lot. Varane into Odriozola, good space and time here. Fabian, now Jovic, now Hazard, can he score? No. Good save by Leno again. Sandro trying to get in, but no. just no for Real Madrid at the moment. Last change going to be made. That's going to be Vinicius Jr. to come on. Pogba. Jovic. Now Fabian. In behind to Pogba, but again, good solid defending by Arsenal. Now there could be a breakaway. It's 4-on-3. Trossard in towards Pepe. Poor from Skriniar to go away from his man, but Pepe manages to keep it in. Great reception there by Skriniar. Now Pogba. Poor by Pogba. Jovic needs to be in front of his man. Oh, if Real Madrid lose this is daylight robbery. Arsenal doing the smash and grab. Great tackle there by Fabian. Poor by Fabian there with a pass. Need to time those passes a lot better. Arsenal putting in more pressure. Look at this. They're putting in more now, Arsenal, as they've levelled it up. And Skriniar goes sliding in but doesn't quite take the man. Tackled by Sandro. It is a corner to Real Madrid as Hazard comes off for Vinicius Jr. as Cabral comes on for Arsenal for Trossard. Free kick to Real Madrid as they look to try and get back in front. Real Madrid. Sandro in behind to Vinicius Jr. Luis not going to get back there. Vinicius Jr. checks back. Vinicius Jr. blocked away by Torreira terrifically. Oh, where would Arsenal be without Torreira in that midfield? Oh, poor there by Van Dijk again. Here's a Cabral. Oscar. Aubameyang in behind trying to look for Cabral but not quite finding him. Given away by Varane. Pepe. Arsenal looking to spring a bit of a... Oh, brilliant from Ceballos. In behind here, Oscar! Oh, and Real Madrid was stretched, but it's David De Gea with another save. It's a corner to Arsenal. Good save by David De Gea. Needs to look up. Needs some help. They're the Real Madrid. They need that goal. How are they going to get it here? Vinicius. Cuts back inside. Has a run at the Arsenal defence. Plays in Luka Jovic. Went the wrong way though. Went the wrong way, but they've got him behind here, Real Madrid. Can Jovic put the winner? No! From Real Madrid. He saws it down there. No, they undeserved that there, Arsenal. They did not deserve that winner equaliser. But well played though from both teams. Really was a poor game, I should say. Real Madrid deserved it more, I think, but Arsenal getting a lucky point, I think. Yeah, it was a lucky point, but again, you just cannot say that Real Madrid didn't deserve it, which they did. They did deserve it, but now we move on to the Madrid derby. Well, this should be a real entertaining game between two brilliant sides. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. Atletico nowhere near the top two at all there, as you see. They're in 5th. Sevilla and Real Sociedad make up the top 4 along with Barcelona and Real Madrid. Jadon Sancho wanted to play in the Madrid derby, but we understand that is not going to happen. Team's going to stay as it is, but we are going to see some changes to the bench. James Rodriguez will make the bench. The rest of the team is going to stay as it is. As Real Madrid get ready to host Atletico Madrid. Well, here we go. We are live at the Bernabeu as the Madrid derby comes to the Bernabeu Should be a really good game, this, between two great clubs in Spain. Two of the best clubs along with Barcelona. But here they come. Bernabeu is ready. The Madrid derby, and we're underway. Here come Atleti. Here's Thomas Muller. Gundogan. Lamar. Morata looking for the run of Muller, but didn't quite track it brilliantly there, did Muller. Asensio getting behind straight away here. Poor there from Asensio. He should have been a lot quicker. A good ball by... Oh, it's Jovic. He's broken to him. 1-0. What a start for Real Madrid. And Luka Jovic, the man on fire at this season, with the goal for Real Madrid. Great start from Real. 4 minutes in. And a wonderful start. Breaks to him very luckily. But it puts it past All Black, and it's 1-0 to Real. Great start for Real Madrid here. Known for these fast starts, but then they just need to shore it up at the back. Lamar. Terrific play by Varane. Here's Jovic. Jovic looking for Hazard on the overlap here. Shime Vasilko trying to get back across to him. Not an easy task to try and deal with Eden Hazard, but Asensio. A good save by Oblak. Yeah, terrific save from Jan Oblak there, but we're going to see two of the best keepers in the world up against each other in Oblak and David De Gea. Oh, poor there from Gareth Bale. Won a good ball there into Tome Lamar. Ball across and Sandro deals with it well. Oh, poor from Real Madrid there. Hermoso blasts it against Gareth Bale. It's a goal kick to Atleti. And Albot just keen on booting the ball away. Morata gets there ahead of Van Dijk. Van Dijk should be a lot closer to his man than he is there. Yeah, he should be. He should be a hell of a lot closer. Van Dijk, not putting him under pressure, not take the extra couple of yards away from him. Van Dijk, good ball to Eden Hazard. Then on to Pogba. Poor from Pogba there. Should be doing better there, Paul Pogba, to get to the ball first. Should be making that his, Paul Pogba. Good ball into Jovic. Then Bale trying to get behind Hermoso. They did that brilliantly, didn't they, at the Wanda last season? They targeted that side brilliantly. And today they look like they're just playing it round, trying to play it round Atleti, instead of trying to pick out a certain side. They will, I tell you, they will target that side, I can just assure you, because Hermoso is not a left back. He's nowhere near a left back, but he's there in that position. That's where Atleti want him to play. Great tackle there by Odriozola. Muller was about to spin and shoot there. Alexandro making the overlap here. Shime Vasilko goes out to try and tackle him. Bale cuts back, plays Pogba. Asensio, pull there from Asensio. Now Morata can maybe think about starting an attack. As Odriozola tries getting back there against Tome Lamar. Here's Saul. Terrific ball into Hermoso there. Down to Lamar now. Hermoso getting forward from in the fullback position. Great defended again there by Real Madrid. Here's Luka Jovic. Great ball to Eden Hazard again. Checks back. Oh, a good block again from Atleti. Wasn't Hazard was probably scoring there. They're run by Pogba. Too easy there in the midfield for Real to get the ball back. Yeah, at the moment they're winning the midfield battle for Real. Sandro knocks it in, and Oblak had to keep his eyes on that. So it was travelling towards his net. Took the massive deflection as well. Headed on by Bale into Pogba. Now into Luka Jovic. Asensio. Oh, Poor there by Asensio. He needs to be playing that ball a lot faster than he did there. Bale. Too slow on the turn there, Gareth Bale, but Pogba picks up the ball here and has a go, and it's just wide from Paul Pogba. He's been in terrific form this season. Start of this season, Paul Pogba. Been getting forward a lot and trying to get on the ball loads more times than he did at Man United, I can assure you. He's been a different player, hasn't he, Paul Pogba, ever since he's moved here to the Bernabeu. Yeah, he's been a very different player. He wanted the move and he's now got it. And Hazard there couldn't quite keep that in. It's a throw into Atleti. A poor ball there by the Atleti man, but Skriniar gets the goal kick as he boots it against the Atleti man. Skriniar. Now Alexandro, now Hazard. Sandro creating the overlap and doing it better than anyone here. A little ball there into Paul Pogba, now Asensio. Alexandro on the overlap again. He's brilliant at that, isn't he, Alexandro? He gets forward more times than not. A ball across there towards Pogba. Asensio trying another turn. And it is half time and Real Madrid do lead by that single goal to nil, but we understand that they are going to make some changes ahead of the second half. We understand that Paul Pogba will be sacrificed for James Rodriguez, and also Gareth Bale will be sacrificed for Jadon Sancho. Brings a bit more dynamism into the midfield and also brings a bit of pace onto the wings. Gareth Bale will be lacking now because he's 30. You're starting to get to that age where you need to think about your health and you need to think about your well-being. So that Gareth Bale is being considered to be replaced in the summer, in January. Goes by Sancho. Sancho will be promoted to the starting 11. Poor there by Jovic. Should be doing a lot better than that. Trying to get the ball in and around Atleti here. Real. James Rodriguez. Poor there by James. Not the greatest of introductions to the Madrid derby. No, not at all. Should be controlling that ball and trying to run at the Atleti defence. So they're doing it here. Oh, and Asensio! He was on his wrong foot. Should be scoring there, Asensio. Should be putting that in the back of the net, but instead he's drug it horribly off target. Terrible. You call that terrible? That is absolutely shocking there from Asensio. Poor ball there too from the Athletic man. Now here come Real again with James. Oh, he's just too slow on the ball there, James. He needs to release that. Tried to release it, but then the defender somehow or another gets back and blocks him. Here's Alexandro, and now Jovic. Oh, didn't quite break for him. James knocks it on into Jadon Sancho. Good strength there from him. And I don't know how Hermoso manages to outpace him, but he's giving away the free kick. Here Hermoso. Xhaka comes onto the field as James Rodriguez looking to line this one up. Poor from James there again. Really, really poor from the Colombian. So the last change will be made, and it is going to be Asensio to go off for Fabian. Aiming long again here for Atleti, but really they should look for a different approach, I think. Real Madrid. Oh, Paul there again from James. He needs to get there first. He needs to make the ball his. He says he wants the chances, but currently he's not taking them. She's borderline probably frustrated, Real Madrid here, that they are giving such a high quality player chance after chance and he's not taking them. Odriozola way out of position here as Lamar looks to break, and he's got the pace, he's got the beating of Odriozola. He's got no chance of getting back there. Pull ball in there by Lamar. Should be doing a lot better with that. But very well intercepted. The Real Madrid fans are happy with that. Sancho looks to break forward here. Savic has got nothing on Sancho. Look at the afterburner. The afterburning speed of Jadon Sancho knocks it back. Fabian blocked away, and Hazard tries to get in there, punched away by All Black. Slow play again by James to try and get the ball back. This kind of performance underlines how poorly he's been since he's been back at Real Madrid. Some of his performances are good, some of his performances aren't. Real Madrid could do with that second goal here. Reaching the last 20 minutes of the game, and Real Madrid still just with this one goal in the lead. Still just a one goal lead for Real, but chance here for Atleti to spring a surprise counter-attack on them, but they're not going to let that happen at Real Madrid. No, they're not going to, and here comes James Rodriguez now for Real into Jovic, now into Sancho. Can he pull it back? Yes, he can. And Fabian straight down the throat of All Black again. Very poor from Real Madrid in terms of their finishing. The only player can really take any credit for the goal is Jovic. You get the very important goal for Real. Luka Jovic. Tackled there by Van Dijk, not strong enough. Again, another one goal lead, really finely poised here, this game. Oh, Lamar there. Brilliant effort. Here comes João Felix now for Atleti. On for Alvaro Morata. Like for like change. Hazard into Alexandro. Hazard takes the ball back forward. Drives at the Atleti defence. James again really slow on the ball. Zizou's shaking his head there at James. Not good enough. He hasn't been good enough. Nope. Nope, not at all. Not at all. This man's been good though. Jadon Sancho on the swivel. Gets away from Hermoso, but he manages to rectify the situation. Gets back and blocks it for a corner to Athletic, to Real Madrid again. Jovic! Oh, he's in! There's the second goal that Real Madrid wanted. And Luka Jovic produces it in superb style. What a wonderful header from Jovic. He's been Real Madrid's star player this season. Look at this. Check the cross out here from, I think it's Hazard. Great header from Jovic, right up and over the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. Real Madrid 2, Atleti 0. And you can't say it's not deserved, because it is. It's been brilliant performance from Real Madrid today, but some of the players have underperformed, I think. Yeah, I think some of the players need to look at themselves and think, well, I need to perform better next time, otherwise I'm not going to get picked. Jovic could be in here for a hat-trick. Savic trying to get back at him. Jovic, and a good save by All Black again. Where would Atleti be without him? They'd have conceded at least 2 or 3 or 4 today. But there it is, full time. And Real beat their rivals 2-0. Really for against Atleti in brilliant style. One shot all match for Atleti. That is really poor from their standards. But we are, I think we're going into a bit of a the international break. Real Betis, and I think that is away from home at the Estadio Biamonte Villamarin. Yep, not for sure way tight the Villamarin. Should be a competitive game, that one. Then it's the second Champions League game of this episode, and that will be against Porto, and then the last game of the episode against Eibar. So here we go, live at the Estadio Benito Villamarin, as Real Madrid get set to take on Real Betis. Yeah, this should be an interesting game, this. All things considering, Real Madrid have been brilliant this season. They have been so far, haven't they? Real Madrid. The Villamarin is ready for Real Madrid to come fourth, and there is the top scorer in the league, and that would be Luka Jovic. He's been in brilliant form. And here it is, Stadio Benito Villamarin. What a wonderful ground, what a wonderful setting here in Sevilla. Villamarin gets ready for Real Madrid's visit. They are rocking here. And here we go. Alive and underway. Here come Real Betis straight away on the breakaway here. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh, poor from Real Madrid and poor from Virgil van Dijk. I don't know what he's thinking there, but Real Madrid are under pressure straight away, and Lauren. Early warning shot, but what a save from De Gea! He saved his teammate there. Saved his blushes. There. Did David De Gea. In brilliant style. Jovic. Looking for Hazard, not quite finding the right pass. Pogba trying to get back, and here's the well, they've got the less goals for of Real Betis. Real Madrid with the most, 24 in 8 games. Jovic putting a bit of pressure on there. Not quite there. Goal kick to Real Betis. Paul Lopez goes to take it. Cleared away. Great clearance. Not good pass there. Asensio with the interception. Pogba trying to late through the middle, but couldn't quite find the right accuracy in that pass. As here come Real Madrid again with Luka Jovic. And here's Hazard. Poor from Hazard there. Needed to watch his back there a bit, but good header on there by Odriozola. Not quite finding his man. Spell of pressure here from Real. Just need to find the right attacking solution to their situation. Hazard. Pogba. Bale. In behind to Odriozola. And Jovic was in there. Turned away again by the defender, Luis Adriano. Now for Betis. Here's Daniel Hayes. Alexandro. Not having trouble keeping up with him. Head away. Pogba. Hazard again, really poor touch from the Belgian. And here come Real Betis. They're not going to... I said it'd be a competitive game, didn't I? You did. And they've had a chance early on with a penalty, but it was saved by David De Gea in a typical David De Gea fashion. Red ball there to Eden Hazard. He can stretch the Real Betis back line. Knocks it into Alexandro, wide from the Brazilian left back. But a chance for Real Madrid there. Yeah, not so well taken there by Alexandro. Not Ronaldo known for his finishing. Tackle there by Alexandro. Poor from Alexandro there. Needed to be a lot better on the ball than he was there. Great tackle there by Paul Pogba in the midfield again. Given away there by Asensio. He needs to shore up his passing, doesn't he? Otherwise he will be getting dropped. Yeah, he's been really poor some games as Asensio has not been involved. Look at that there again. Odriozola really poor on the ball. Oh, Varane's given away a penalty now. Oh my gosh. Real Madrid's defenders have lost their marbles. Well, here's a chance for Lauren to rectify himself. David De Gea, can he make another save? No, he can't. 1-0 Betis. Shocking defending from Real. 2 penalties given away, 1 save, 1 scored. Went the same way as well did Lauren, but David De Gea couldn't. Asensio! That didn't last long. 1-1. I think Marco Asensio heard us. Heard us being critical of him, so he's just stepped up with the equaliser for Real Madrid. Chance here, and it's in! Betis have scored again! Gio Lo Celso shocking defending from Real again. It is. It's beyond the word. Look at this again. Poor from Real Madrid here. Here comes Odriozola. Whips it across. No one there again. Look at the space here for Luis Adriano in the midfield area. It's pathetic. That's all you can say. Oh, and again given away by Alexandro. Here come Betis again with Luis Adriano. Gives it to Lanes. Look at this again. What is Alexandro doing? It could be free. Saved by David De Gea. Wasn't a significant, comfortable save. Oh, and a poor ball again by Odriozola into Jovic, and again another really poor ball. I'm really getting pissed off with this Real Madrid team at the moment. Look at that again. Another poor ball. Yeah, another poor ball into the midfield area. They're really stretched. Real Madrid, look at Alexandro again, jumping the gun. Really, really poor performance here from Real Madrid so far. They played really well against Atleti, but now they just dropped their heads. Here comes Bale, Sidney, trying to get back across. But what can you say about this absolute shambles of a performance? Well, first half performance needs to alter because that was just crap. No disrespect, but that was crap from Real Madrid. They are going to make a significant number of changes here. Real. Two of the front three to be removed. Zizou not sitting on judgment there. He's gone for it. Trying to reinvigorate his team, trying to get back into this match. Here, Real Madrid. Pogba again, another poor touch. I still don't understand the touch system there. Van Dijk coming out of position. Chance here for Betis to get forward. Van Dijk with a knockout, but given away straight away. Very poor there by Pogba. Bartra. Very calmly done there by Bartra. No pressure at all. None at all. No pressure whatsoever from Real Madrid. Look at this. Free space in the midfield. This is just pathetic from Real Madrid. It's just a shambles. Look at this. Look at the space that Betis are getting. Inouye. Chance here again. Lo Celso getting behind. They deserve this to Betis. Real Madrid have just been absolutely shite in this match. Good ball into Vinicius. Again, Jovic just not been able to get involved. He's just been a poor performance today. It just seems to be one performance after another. They play well and then just drop. No consistency at all from Real Madrid. No, there's no consistency. There's nothing from Real Madrid. As Vinicius Junior gets in behind, and a good save by Lopez. Poor from Vinicius. Should have lofted it a bit higher. Look at Van Dijk there, giving the attacker 5 yards at least. Poor there from the referee. That was never a foul. I don't know what the referee's blowing up for there. No, I don't. I don't know what he's blowing up for. Come on now. Real Madrid now. Going to come forward here. Here's Fabian. Over the top. Looking for the run of Vinicius. That's a terrific ball. Now what can Vinicius do here? Should screech away from these defenders. A Varane of all people. And Jovic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe what I'm witnessing here. I just cannot believe it. Hey, dear oh dear. Oh, and another poor ball there by Jovic. The way that he's played in this match, you just think, which Jovic are we seeing? Are we seeing the best of Jovic or the worst of him? That should be a foul to Real Madrid, but instead it was given the other way. Poor officiating. Really is poor officiating there. Look at that again. Odriozola giving the defender, the attacker, some yards. Lauren, 3-1 surely? No. Should have been. Rip Real Madrid apart there. Listen to the Real Madrid fans, they're really, really frustrated. In the corner of that pitch. The Villa Marine is rocking. Here come Real Madrid again with Fabian. There's a good ball for Vinicius Junior, and another good save by the Lopez. Paul Lopez with a terrific save. It's been really, really poor from a Real Madrid perspective here today. Pogba looking for Fabian. Looks for the run of Sancho. Lays it back, and again they just need to time those passes. They're not timing them. Vinicius! Oh, and another good save by Lopez. He's offside though. Referee could have blown up way earlier than that. Giving the clock a chance to run down. Lauren. Oh, and a good ball through the middle. Offside though. Skriniar going to play it short into oh, and again Sandro. Another really poor ball. Just beating Atletico 2-0. Now we're just losing 2-1 to Real Betis casually. It could be 3-1. Should have really been 3-1. But for a good save there by David De Gea, and another poor ball. Another poor touch there by Fabian. The tackle there by Varane. Vinicius Junior gives it away there. It's really frustrating right now. Varane trying to get back. Skriniar trying to get back. Van Dijk trying to get. It's another penalty. I can't believe what this referee's doing here. 3 penalties to Real Betis. It's poor. Lauren, will he go the same way as he did earlier? He's gone down the middle, and that's game over. 2 penalties from Lauren have condemned Real Madrid to a defeat. Oh dear. Oh fucking dear. Poor defending and poor attacking leads to this. 3 penalties in 1 match. That's just a joke. Referee's been a joke today. Blowing up for every little morsel decision for Real Betis. It's been a real joke. It has been a real joke. Here's a Skriniar, poor from him. I don't want to be performing like this out in the drag out. Don't Real Madrid. Here's this could be a chance here for a consolation for Real Madrid. They've got it. Not a good performance at all from Real Madrid. No, it's been an absolute shambolic performance. How do you go from winning 2-0 against your great rivals, who are a better team than Betis, no disrespect to them, to losing 3-2 to Betis? It's surprising, and it's unrealistic for me. Yeah, it is, but it's just football, isn't it? Football goes like that sometimes. You play to your strengths, and then you just don't perform on the day. It's just not good enough from a Real Madrid perspective. But it is all over, and Betis go away from the Villa Marin with a 3-2 victory over Real Madrid. An absolute shambles of a display by Real Madrid. But what do you expect, though? Do you expect anything else? No, not really. No, not at all. But Real Madrid do need an improvement in this Champions League game against Porto. Real Madrid manager's giving them a little bit of praise, a bit of upness ahead of this game. And they've got a trip to Eibar after this. Seems like the red kit is a curse, so well, they're going to have to play in the red kit because that will clash. So it's going to have to be the red kit for Real Madrid here today, but we understand that changes will be made in this match. Phil and Mendy going to get a start. Varane's going to get a bit of a knockdown. Understand that Lunin will start. James Rodriguez will start ahead of Asensio. Understand that Mariano will be given a shot. Those are the changes ahead of this match at the Dragao as Porto host Real Madrid. And they need to get off the back of that stupid defeat against Betis. The way they played. Yeah, they were really poor, were Real in that game. Here we go. Live at the Dragao as Porto host Real Madrid. And here comes the Champions League anthem as Real Madrid look to keep this 100% Champions League record going. Former Real Madrid man in the defence for Real Madrid today. Former Real Madrid defender in the Porto defence today, I should say. And that would be Pepe, the Portuguese international. And here we go. Live here from the Dragao as Real Madrid come to town. Need a better performance than they got in that away defeat against Betis. Yeah, it was a really hard fought and really disappointing performance from Real Madrid. No fight at all. Showed no fight whatsoever. Casillas, another former Real Madrid player in the Porto lineup. Yeah. It's an all Real Madrid clash here. A poor ball there by Pepe. Straight out play for a throw into Real Madrid. Pogba. Mariano. James Rodriguez given another chance. Here's Ashraf Hakimi. Poor ball there by Hakimi. Should be doing a lot better than that. Here's Danilo Pereira. Tackle there again by Hakimi. Played in towards Gareth Bale. Poor from Bale there. Needs to be doing better on the ball, the Welshman. Yeah, he does need to be doing better there. To take the ball forward, there is the player to watch. Eden Hazard, not had a good season so far. No, he hasn't. He's not been involved enough. And another former Porto player, former player of a Porto, on the field of play, and that is Eder Militao, and he's got caught out there. Could be 1-0 to Porto. Good play by Ferland Mendy with the clearance. Oh, brilliant from Hazard there. Ferland Mendy there, slowing up. Pogba in behind to Gareth Bale. Oh, what's he doing? I don't understand that. Why would you go with your right foot when you're on your left? You fool. Poor from Gareth Bale. Really poor. I'm literally getting over the edge with this Real Madrid side. They're brilliant in one match and then just absolutely horrific in another. Look at this. Start out like this. No pressure again. There's just no press from Real Madrid here. And here comes Eden Hazard now for Real Madrid. Can he turn the screw? No, he can't! Sorry about shouting, but I really am getting pissed off with this Real Madrid side. And Mariano, another poor touch by him! Fans chanting Porto. Pereira, that's a brilliant shot. And a good save by David De Gea. Corner ball to Porto. And another good header away there by Varane. It's a corner again to Porto. Danilo Pereira, that near post was totally unmarked there. Header away. Not quite taken away there by Hazard, but James can bring it forward now for Real. Hazard, and again another real poor and heavy touch from a Real Madrid player. Look at that there from James. That was just a lack of it. Look at that. Look at that. That is how poor Real Madrid have been in these last couple of games. And again there, Mariano. A chance here now for Porto, and a good save from David De Gea again. Just not good enough from Real Madrid. No, it's not good enough, and I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. James, Pogba, Hazard, Skriniar, Hazard again. Terrific ball in behind. It's Pogba, and that's a ball. The referee! He's totally blinded! Oh, he's totally blind. That's what he needs to go to Specsavers, because that was the clearest handball you could ever think about giving. But the referee, my God. He needs to take a long look at himself there, the referee. Pogba! Good save by Casillas. Corner of Real Madrid. They're starting to get on the front foot now, Real Madrid in attack. Porto. Mariano just shouldn't have let him drop down. I don't know what Eder Militao was doing there, but... Here's James Rodriguez. Hakimi. Whips it across. Right the way across towards Phil and Mendy, who's completely unmarked and plays it the wrong bloody way. Here's Pogba now for Real Madrid. James again. You want the chances? Take the chances, you fool! Really, I'm getting frustrated at. This episode today has been a real frustrating one. Started out well, but now Hakimi, poor from Real Madrid again. Hazard, that should have been a penalty. That should have been a penalty. I'm sorry, but that was more of a penalty than the ones given to Real Betis in the last game. Yeah, they're 2 minutes at a time. No real threat from Porto going forward. A few near misses, but Real Madrid. Oh, it's a draw. Tie 0-0 at half time here. Two changes to be made. Hazard and Mariano to go off, and Vinicius and Jovic to be brought onto the field of play. Pogba, great work by him. Great work by Pogba, and a good block again by Pepe. Really is frustrating to think that Real Madrid have been better than Porto in this match, but they haven't found the net yet. Bale, good save by Casillas. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Casillas just out there to beat Real Madrid. Here's James Rodriguez now for Real Madrid. He's got a chance to shoot, and another good save by Casillas. Don't know what Casillas has done recently, but he is proving that he's still capable of it. Capable of producing a big game. James out wide to Phil and Mendy. Checks back, plays it across. Jovic is in there. Good defending again by Real from Porto, and again, oh, another Porto shoots a goal kick. I don't know what's happened to this Real Madrid side. I really don't. Header on, and Juarez. Oh, what is the ref? Flaming hell. I don't know what to think. I don't know. Oh, another poor bit of defending there by Real. It's a chance here for Porto, and a good save by David De Gea. Look at no one making a move! Make a move! No one making a move, and that's given away by David De Gea. See the frustration on Zizou's face there. Really is frustrating. Really is. Here's Ashraf Hakimi. Poor from Real Madrid again. Look at how poor they are. There's the next game. Oh, and Jovic has got in, and Real Madrid has scored. Where would they be without his goals? Luka Jovic. Literally nowhere. That's where they'd be this season. Heavily relying on him. They need to get some more goal scorers in the team. Luka Jovic with another goal. For Real Madrid, and this should unlock the floodgates, and hopefully Real Madrid can see out this result. Here's Phil and Mendy. Real Madrid. Some of these performances today have been unreal. Some of them have been absolutely unrealistic. But what do you expect? Hakimi trying to get back there, very poor defending by him. Mendy gets turned by Corona. Terrific block tackle there by James, and now Vinicius can gain behind here. And he can stretch this Porto defence, but I don't know how this Pereira guy is catching up with Vinicius when he's got near enough a full bar of energy. And Vinicius goes for goal, and another world-class save from the old pensioner Iker Casillas. Pull ball there into the midfield by Porto, and here comes Pogba. No support for him though. James does provide an option though. Oh, and another real poor ball by James. He said he wants the chances, but he isn't going to get them if he carries on like this. Playing crap football from... Oh, and Pogba's gone down, but look, he's back up on his feet. And look at the midfield again. Just all out, all over the place. Skriniar's seen enough. He's going flying into challenges. Silly challenge. Vinicius there with a heavy touch. Again and again and again. It's the same stuff coming into play for Real Madrid. Heavy touches, giving the ball away cheaply. Hakimi getting the ball right out of play there. And that enables Real Madrid to make their change. That'll be Jadon Sancho on for Gareth Bale. Oh, superb touch there by Luka Jovic. Can Pogba feed Vinicius? No, he cannot. No, he cannot. That is the answer every time to a Real Madrid attack. No, they cannot. Jovic! Oh, a good block. Jovic! Sancho! No! It still won't go in. No. No, that's been the story for today for Real Madrid. Chance after chance. Just haven't been able to take them. James into Pogba. James, good block. Really smart block by Porto, man, but here we go, 3 minutes to go. Real Madrid needing to hold on here. Phil and Mendy wins it back. He's hardly got any energy, isn't Phil and Mendy? Needs to release the ball. Gives it to Pogba, who gives it away again. About the 100th time I've said that in this game. Vinicius into Jovic, and he gives it away. Look at that, look at the space in the midfield. Where is the midfield? I don't know, but it is full time. Real Madrid do win the match by a goal to nil, and we are going to end the episode here, so we'll see you next time for episode 12 of the Real Madrid career mode.